heaven?
No. It's Iowa.
Kevin, what would your weapon of choice be if you were forced into a battle royale against all your high school friends and lovers?
A pan lid?
Yeah, that was real solid. Real solid thing. Or just the map thing, the kid with the little... I can just see where everybody is.
I mean, it's better than the pot lid. You can be like, oh, there are people heading this direction. I guess I'll leave. What would you pick, Eric? What do you think you'd... I mean, you never mind. You don't need a weapon. You would
battle axe.
You would just punch everybody and their heads would
something.
explode. So you wouldn't even need it. You would just kill everyone with your bare hands.
Well, it's weird because they had like hand-to-hand like items, and then like machine guns and stuff. It's like a little bit lopsided with some of those weapons.
Yeah, I mean, they said at the beginning you could get lucky, right, and get something good versus getting something shit. Again, yeah, I mean, not all.
Weren't there grenades? It didn't. When the kids have grenades at some point?
Yeah.
Brick, you got a grenade. Where did Brick get a grenade from?
Yeah, there were grenades, machine guns, regular handguns, bulletproof vest, a lot of sharp knives, a crossbow. Very eclectic mix. Yeah, in the pot lid.
Some nunchucks that weren't very effective.
Yeah, I like that he ignored those.
No one wanted the nunchucks, huh?
A poison, you could get poison. That was another option, right? I think poison's too tricky to use.
That would take some planning.
All right, we're talking Battle Royale this week. Pot of Dreams.
人生はゲームです。みんなは必死になって戦って生き残る価値のある大人になりましょう。バトルロワイヤル。
Welcome to the Pod of Dreams. If you listen, we will pod. I am Kevin. I'm joined here with Eric Lane. How are you doing, Eric?
I'm good. Super good.
And you hadn't seen Battle Royale before, is that correct?
No, this is the first time viewing for me.
Fresh eyes.
Yeah.
And we have Ben Lewis. Ben, you have seen this movie before.
I have. Yay. Yeah, no, I have.
Yeah. I had to I actually bought the Japanese version of it because I couldn't stand the overdubs on
Yeah, I watched the dubbed.
I maybe should have, because every Kevin, I hated the dub. It was so terrible. It was off-putting and god-awful.
It was poorly done.
Yeah, but wasn't that? I mean, you know, it's like a Godzilla movie. They're usually bad. So I felt kind of at home watching the bad dubbing.
Oh no, I hated it. It's how you feel about musicals, Eric, is how I feel about dubbing. You're right that it's usually bad, but I hate it. It doesn't work. It's off-putting, and yeah, this seemed especially egregious. I don't know that I thought anybody's voice matched. I was like, that does not look like the voice of that dude. Like, none of these voices seem correct.
Well, and they all seem kind of the same voice too, so you couldn't even differentiate that way. Because there was like a male voice and a female voice, and they just all kind of were interchanged between all the kids.
And sometimes I had trouble even understanding them. I mean, it's like I would have rather had the sub do Japanese and give me
the worst was the adult guy, the teacher headmaster guy. He was the worst. His dubbing, I thought. It
was really bad. It could be the worst. Main boy, I thought was really bad too. Every time he had a big dramatic moment, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, good Lord. This is absolutely false and incorrect. But I mean, I probably should have shelled out because any caveat, if I'm rating the dub version, it's going to be bad purely because the dub is so terrible and off-putting. Anyway, I should have paid for the Japanese version.
So the Japanese version was better than Kevin. I mean, I don't know if you watched both versions, but
I thought the voices, matched their bodies for one, which I thought was important.
that's a positive.
Yeah, just the way they were emoting on the overdubs, I just couldn't stand it. I was 6 minutes in and I was just like, I gotta look for something else here, even though I get to watch this for free. It's free on Pluto, on Tubi, on Amazon.
Prime,
Yeah, but none of them were any good, so I shelled out. It was only $5 to get the original Japanese version, so that's
now you own it forever.
Now I get to watch it forever.
What did you think, Kevin?
Well, I had read the book back in the early 2000s, and I had wanted to watch this movie for a long time. And it wasn't available at the time that I really wanted to watch it. So I was pretty excited, and I knew how gruesome it would get. I'm not into gore and that sort of thing, but I was ready for it. And there was certainly a lot of mayhem that happens, but I liked it. It was a good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I mean, this is a violent movie.
Yeah.
And especially when you consider they're supposed to be 15-year-old kids too.
Right.
Like there's kids getting hung. Like it is just, it's pretty hardcore. Ben, thoughts?
What did you think, Eric? Well, I like it. I don't think I want to like it more than I do, but you go ahead.
I had a real hard time. The whole Hunger Games of it really kind of messed with me. And that, looking back now, knowing that, like you said, Kevin, it was a novel, and then they made this movie, and then the Hunger Games came out not super long after this. It was like 2008, I think the novel came out. And but that has something that's I've known and has existed for me for a long time, which isn't fair to this movie because on all accounts was Susan Collins just stole the ideas from this movie. So I had a hard time separating the Hunger Games of it all. I didn't like the reason for the battle royale seemed a little thin to me. Like they're doing it because teens were running amok in Japan or something. They had sort of taken over the streets, and so this was a way to
they stopped going to school and caring.
Take control of teenagers. This seems like a really light concept.
I didn't understand how that helped. I'm with you. I was kind of confused. Like you're taking the kids that are in school and having them killed, but the ones that would be roaming the streets aren't the ones doing this. It's not going
to make kids go to school more. They're going to go to school less because they want to get a fucking battle royale.
It'd be one thing if it was like juvenile delinquents or whatever. Like, oh, we're going to round up teenagers who are being punks in the street and make them kill each other. I mean, that's sadistic and you shouldn't do it. But there's at least a logic to that. Like, you're getting the kids off the street. I was like, wait, these are kids that are playing basketball and stuff. What?
Yeah, and in the book, they go into that a lot deeper. And it's more of a Hunger Games type of reason of controlling people and whatnot. But yeah, the movie just kind of yada yada all that stuff and just says there's this battle royale law that came in effect.
But it's people didn't seem to know about it either. Like in the Hunger Games, they broadcast it, right? And it's a big epic television event.
Yeah.
And here, they didn't know.
No,
well, they knew after the fact, right? Like the winner would be because doesn't the movie start where the girl that won is famous then?
Yeah. Yeah, in the book they're all famous.
Is she the girl in Kill Bill? Is that the same actor?
No, she was in this movie, but she dies, I don't know, halfway through or whatever.
Okay. She's the one with the like
She
ball
runs.
and
She has like
chain
a
thing?
yellow, yeah, in
Yeah.
Kill Bill, but she has like
In
a
Kill Bill,
yellow
yeah.
track suit in this one. She runs, and the guy like tries to get her to have sex with him before they die, and then she fights
Oh,
him.
right. Yeah.
That's her. She's the one that's in Kill Bill. Yeah, and she has the weird spiked ball. In Kill
Okay.
Bill.
Because yeah, I mean, Tarantino, I think, had cited his love for this movie and put one of the actors in the movie.
So you were saying they get famous after the fact? Because there weren't any news reporters there this time, though, right? Because we see the news people fighting. Like, it's a girl that won, and she's smiling evilly right at the
Right.
beginning. But there's no news cameras there this time. Like, it doesn't seem like anybody else knows what's going on. But I don't know.
You mean like in the time that we watched
Correct.
the version
Yeah.
of the battle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That was one of the
Yeah,
things.
it
like,
wasn't consistent.
They just
in
leave
the
on a
movie.
boat, and it's just like nobody even seemed to care. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the military flies away, and then there isn't a big throng of people checking it out. So, and the kids didn't even seem aware that it happened. They're like, "What is this?" They like just didn't get that that's what they were. I don't know. Anyway, that's not really the point because the movie's not interested in it. Like it just wants to get into the actual conflict itself and the lives of these teenagers. But I don't know. This is where the dub didn't help because I had trouble sometimes getting the backstories because we get little bits of the characters interacting and referencing stuff that happened in like high school and grudges and stuff, and I didn't always know what they were talking about. So I think that would be better on the actual Japanese subtitle version.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of characters too.
Yes.
I mean, was there 50 of the kids? And like when they were like, whatever, student number one, and then she gets her bag and leave, and then it's like number two is like, are we going through all of these kids? Like that's what I thought. We're like 20 minutes of the movie's like now number 40. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we're just going through every one of these kids. So I thought that dragged on a little bit. They did kind of like speed it up after a bit, but there was a lot of introducing these teens.
And why was the old teacher selected to be on the island? I mean, I understand he had resentment, right? Because he was stabbed and they ditched school and he kind of hated his life. But why did he get to be there?
I don't know.
He wasn't their current teacher. So
No,
I
they
didn't-
killed their current teacher for whatever reason.
But he
Yeah.
seemed like a nice guy, the current teacher.
Yeah. Well, I think they needed someone that would actually go through with the battle royale and like make sure that it went to its conclusion. So they needed someone sadistic and who personally hated these kids enough to see it through, I guess.
all but one kid he liked.
Didn't he have a daughter? One of them was his daughter, or did I misunderstand that?
No, just his favorite student, right? When he goes to the class and they say, we're not having school today because we don't feel like it. She shows up, somebody else stabs
Oh,
her.
right.
And she holds the blade. I mean, she didn't do the stabbing. She actually went to school and was nice to him, and they had the popsicles at the end. And
Yeah, so at the end of the movie, he shows a picture that he drew of all the other kids dying and her winning the battle royale for whatever reason. I think because he liked her, and his own daughter seemed to think he was a jerk, which is
Oh,
fair.
that's right. Yeah, his daughter called him.
Yeah.
yeah, she was like a surrogate daughter to him, but not like a literal one. And he does intervene the one time he shows up.
In the jungle, right? Or out in the woods or whatever.
Like she's about to get shot. He's there and scares the attacker away. Presumably put his thumb on the scale is why I assume he's like, oh, this is about to happen and I don't want it to, but
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
for
right.
sure.
That kind of explains why he did that.
But yeah, so is it like the government that is running the Royale?
Yeah.
And then randomly pick a class of students to do this. But then they bring in a teacher to run it. So,
this
I was
version
confused by that.
of the battle royale. Yes, that's what happened.
And
But yeah,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, even the Hunger Games, the idea were like sort of the last two in this case. There was I guess a third guy, but like they're in love, and there's that whole like, will they, won't they? Like even that is totally stolen in Hunger Games.
Yeah. But it's a weird choice. I don't, because there's so many characters. I don't know. I feel like we sort of get a little slice of them before they get sent to the island for the battle royale, but most of the backstory comes after they're in the game already. I don't know. Like Nobu, the guy that gets killed at the very beginning, who's friends with main boy. It's supposed to be tragic, but I don't know the guy well enough to be that upset about it, right? Like I just don't have enough of his backstory at the time, so it doesn't land emotionally because it's played as tragic, and then we even get the basketball scene. I really like that reverse film shot where the ball bounces higher and higher and higher till it gets up to the second level, and he says to take care of the other lady. But I didn't know him. I don't know. I just wasn't connected with him emotionally at all. I don't know. That's how I thought that was a weird choice to do the backstories as it's happening. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, and then you have the couple little ringers that are in there that like kids that had done it before, right?
Yeah, the good transfer student and the bad transfer student. I can't even remember the names. Again, subtitles would have helped, but I just had the awkward dubbing for people's names, and I just could not retain any of it. But yeah.
One of the transfer students had won a previous version of the battle royale, and then the other one had enlisted and wanted to kill everybody. It seemed like
just a sociopath, just like to kill.
Yeah,
not a socially acceptable outlet to do so. I don't know. I mean, and it really isn't important, but I just kept wanting to get a better sense of the geography of the island. I mean, they talk about whatever it's 5 kilometers or whatever they say, but like, I would have liked to have a better sense of where everybody was in relation to each other. That would have interested me. It's not super important. Really, but I would have liked that more. Everybody just kind of
like, where was the lighthouse with respect to like the building they started in? You know, like, yeah, it was a little hard to track where they all were. And then, like, you know, there's like the danger zones. What did that really mean?
It just made people have to move, but we didn't ever see it in action, right? Like nobody gets stuck in. It made me think of Fortnite, by the way. I kept thinking of Fortnite as
for sure. But like in the Hunger Games, there was like there'd be a fire in those zones, or they would, send like attack dogs or whatever, like poison. Like they were controlling like literally like Fortnite, the shrinking of the.
Right, they want to force conflict, right? They're trying to make people have to be next to each other. Otherwise, people might just keep their distance, and so then just trying to create reasons to fight. But we just don't see it in action. And I know it'd be really, really stressful to be just like trying to write down the times of the grid really frantically.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't have a good sense of that. And again, not
so
important. But.
What would your guys' move be? Right. So you're in the battle royale. It's your high school class.
I knew you were going to ask this. Eric's going to love talking tactics. That's going to be
I want to hear tactics.
You love the what would you do dilemmas in movies. That's one of your favorites.
Well, isn't that kind of what the whole purpose of this movie is? You kind of see how
you think that's what I couldn't tell what the purpose of the movie was. I mean, I think there's a lot of social commentary that I think is in the novel, Kevin, that we just don't get because it's not.
Yeah, it's an allegory for high school and like social pressure and whatnot. Yeah, so I would definitely hide. That would be my main thought.
So just try to survive.
Yeah.
Yep. I would only move if I had to. And I'd probably end up getting killed by the stupid caller. Or somebody else. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
it'd be hard to trust like anyone, especially high school kids, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, we saw that. That was a nice touch. Like the lighthouse ladies. I don't know the characters' names, but they were there. They looked like they were figuring it out. And then one like misapplied poison and everything just devolves, and then they're all dead, right? Like everybody just gets super paranoid. And I do like that some people are like, we're just gonna kill ourselves, you know. I don't know. I don't want to kill anybody else, and I don't want to just wait around being stressed. So let's just end it now. I might try to swim away. That would be another thing. And maybe I would try if I got really desperate. It wouldn't work, but I.
How did the collar work? Was that like, I know they couldn't take it off and it could blow up, but what was the trigger for that?
Well, if you were in the danger zone, they would explode, and then at the end of 3 days, it would explode.
And he could turn it on whenever he wanted. He had a little remote where he could automatically make it go if he wanted.
But they weren't, like you said, there was no cameras. It's not like they were watching all of the kids, right?
No, but they were recording what they were listening in on what they were saying.
Yeah. Okay.
And they could track them with the collars, I think. So they knew everybody's collars. They could figure out where they were. You know, they didn't have cameras.
See, I think the move would be to try to take over the like base. You know,
where all the military guys are?
Yeah, that's the move. You guys got all these weapons and guns and ammo and grenades and shit. Like,
fight back.
Yeah, that's the move.
I was like, is there a basement in that building? That was one of my thoughts. Like, if I could find a little spot to hide in the base, that might be where I'd go. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of
do a little circle back kind of thing. And
yeah. Everybody else runs away, and like, oh, I'm not going to go where all the military dudes are. Because even then, like, we don't see the military base again. Nobody ever goes back to it until the very end. Like, I just couldn't figure out where it all was.
But see, if you hide, you're just going to die in 3 days then.
So you're going to start killing people? What are you going to do, Eric? I mean, again, you're going to kill everybody at variants. You're just going to go and choke people out.
I would not start killing my high school.
So then you're just going to die, man.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
I mean, I like the hackers. We get the hackers who almost get their revenge, but crazy sociopath ruins it. But yeah, I mean, like we don't get that line. Like he's gonna try to subvert the system, and then the crazy guy comes in. Yeah, there's no good options. I don't know. I mean, and even then, like, I mean, we've seen The Running Man, right? Like nobody was allowed to win. Even if you won, they would kill you. Like
you're gonna die anyways. Yeah.
Like they could just hit the button and then you explode.
I did think of The Running Man a lot. I actually just finished reading The Long Walk, this other Stephen King book.
Oh, okay.
They just made a movie out of that, but I just read that book.
Because that's teenagers too, right?
Teenagers that just literally have to walk until
die.
The last one is still walking, yeah. And if they go below a certain like speed, they get warnings, and if too many, they were shot.
Oh, interesting. That's very interesting.
It is. It's just, like a whole book of that is like, all right, I get it.
Oh, it's not a show, it's story. It's a full novel.
It's a Stephen King novel. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So in that movie or in that book, why did they institute the Long Walk?
It was like a lottery. Like you could win. If you win it, you win a lot of money. Everybody's poor. It's like a way for people to think they can make money or get rich.
Okay.
It's like so it sounds like a Squid Game, but
it's a very Squid Game.
Everybody knows about it.
Yep. Yeah, and you had to you could request to be part of it.
Right. Like I got nothing to lose if I die. Who cares?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's all your options are shitty. I don't know.
Yeah, because in the Hunger Games, so it was post-apocalyptic, and it was the way they organized the societies and kind of kept control over people by doing that. That makes more sense.
Well, right, and it's less kids, right? It's 13, right? Am I remembering? There's 13, and they show that it's a TV show, so you get to understand the characters better. Like it does a better job of flushing out. Because I read the books, I don't think I've seen the Hunger Games movies, but they flush out where they come from and how they're positioned as a show, and they have to be cognizant of how they're branded as participants and stuff. Whereas here, again, the fact that they weren't broadcast was like, you're just killing kids on a random island that nobody knows about. It confused me. I could not connect it to anything.
I did read in Wikipedia, it said similarities to the 1999 novel for Battle Royale. And Colin said that she'd never read the book. And then when she turned her book into her editor, they told her that there's like this other book. And she was like, should I read it? And they said, no, don't read it. So she claims it was completely, she had never heard of it or read it when she came up with her idea. I guess it's possible, right?
Plausible deniability, I guess.
Yeah. Stephen King noted that the reality TV Badlands was similar to Battle Royale, as well as his novels Running Man and Long Walk. Never heard of the reality TV Badlands.
Yeah, neither have I. There's the Martin Sheen movie Badlands about the murderers.
Mm-hmm.
The Terrence Malick, right? Is that yeah?
Yeah, that's the inspiration for the song Nebraska by Bruce Springsteen.
Is it? Okay.
Is that movie? Yeah.
All right.
Wait, does the movie happen in Nebraska? I thought it happened in
through the Badlands of Wyoming.
Yeah.
Wyoming. But it starts in the town of Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean it's an all right movie. I didn't love it, if I'm being honest. I struggled with like the premise of it. I got hung up on that. But definitely some gnarly kills. Action wasn't super great. You know, it's not as if this is like a all-time action movie either. It listed as like a horror movie. I wouldn't call this a horror movie at all.
I mean, it's kind of horrific. I mean, because so much of the violence seems chaotic and senseless, and it isn't like gratifying in an action movie sense. It's not trying to be gratifying, I don't think. It's trying to be horrifying. I mean, a lady, early girl gets her, a arrow through the skull, and it's all just violent and sad and miserable. I don't know what any of this means. And the kid screams at the top of the lighthouse. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, if you're watching this as an action movie, it's not gonna do at all what you want.
Right.
Not interested in that. So it is kind of horrific, but I don't know. Yeah, the issue for me is just that. Yeah, I just didn't. And a huge part of this, the caveat is that the dub is just not the way to watch it. The dub version is, I think, actively bad because the dubbing is so terrible and so distracting and makes it so hard to connect with the story and the characters. So, I mean, if I'm doing the dub version, it's like a 2. It's bad. I think if I saw the Japanese one with subtitles, it'd probably be a 3. I mean, I think the filmmaking is really good. I like a lot of the touches. It's just more of not connecting with the narrative, and it feels a little disjointed and scattershot. I think I needed a little more context. I needed a little more getting to know the characters. If I'm supposed to be bummed by them and saddened by their deaths, I mean, it's horrific and stupid that you do this anyway. I mean, how is that helping unemployment anyway? I don't know. Like unemployment's 15%. I don't know. Killing the kid. I don't get how it helps, but there's also a reverse Logan's run. I don't know. Anyway. So I don't know. It's tough. I think in reality, I'm giving it 2.5, but really the dub version is a lot worse. Anyway. Should have paid.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's 3.5 stars. I enjoyed, maybe because I read the book, I wasn't so hung up on why they instituted the Battle Royale. I was just more interested in the dynamics of the kids and how they reacted to the situation. Yeah, I saw myself in some of the kids and how they acted and how they were treated, and how easily they were manipulated and murdered at times. So I could relate to where they were at and how they were feeling, so I didn't need as much backstory, I guess, for each kill. Because I thought each kill was, for the most part, pretty unique and satisfying, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I liked it. 3.5 stars.
Yeah, I'm probably in between you guys. Probably 3-star movie. I think I'm digging in it too much because it is a pretty original idea, right? Like, it doesn't seem original now because it's been copied so much, but it is like the idea of this, Fortnite, like you said, Hunger Games, all that shit's just, it's derivative of this, really, if you think about it. Yes, there are other stories like, Stephen King and stuff like that, but the idea, like this island where these kids have to battle and one has to survive, it's pretty original idea.
Yeah, I think that's part of why I was frustrated, because I think there was a lot of meat on the bone that I at least couldn't get from just the movie. Like, it's about the characters, I need to understand the characters better. If it's about the social commentary, I need to understand more about what was going on behind the battle royale, because I do think it's a really interesting idea. I just don't think we got enough to sink our teeth into. But it's worth a watch. Just don't watch the dub version. It's terrible.
Yeah, the other thing is, like you said, this movie was rated so hard that it wasn't even available in the U.S. for like 10 years, and
Yeah.
it's not really that gnarly.
Yeah,
It's just the ages of the
Yeah,
kids that are being played, I guess. It's what contributes to the disturbingness of it.
like I saw Obsession last week. There's like a gnarly kill in that movie that's way worse than anything that's in this movie.
I can believe that. Yeah.
And it is sort of, I don't know if it's comical, but it doesn't feel all that realistic, the killing. I think that's maybe the point, it's not supposed to feel.
The video is very bizarre.
Yeah.
With the lady in like the pink commando beret. Hi, everybody, do your best. You can murder each other well. Like, that was
Is that like
anime.
Is it tongue in cheek? Is it supposed to be kind of funny?
I think it's supposed to ultimately be horrifying. It felt like they were being really flippant about murder, right? Like, it's treated like a dumb sexual harassment video that you'd ignore, but like these kids have to kill each other, and that's
right.
Being really flippant about it and treating it like a normal test or something. But it was off-putting. That teacher's really good at throwing the knife too, by the way. He really just zinged it perfectly. Like, man.
Yeah, he killed the first kid, right? Didn't he?
The knife. Yes. Like, if I tried to throw a knife and hit somebody in the head, it would not work. Like, I'm aiming for that dude's forehead. It just wouldn't happen.
Was the author like a teacher and he's just like, fuck these kids that were in my class? Like, this is like some horror fantasy where I can just make all these awful teenagers kill each other and I can be in control.
No, in the book, it was more the government was doing it. It wasn't like a teacher was.
Must have been what the filmmakers brought to the movie.
Yeah, it felt like the teacher picked the class, like he got to choose almost.
Yeah.
Like he got to write an essay. Like, I think my old class are particularly scummy and they ought to, one of them stabbed me. Like, we got to take care of these guys. They would skip. So I recommend we take this class. They're scum. Even though do classes stay the same? Wouldn't it be different kids? Like, I didn't have,
especially in high school.
Yeah, I didn't have classes with the same kids very much. Like, one or two maybe, but like, I wasn't
was he
having
like
the same class in the 7th grade.
Was he like the homeroom teacher or something like that? Like,
it was like, it's supposed to be like the same class, and I'm like, I don't know. Again, maybe there's just a different way that Japanese schools.
It could be a smaller school.
Because if I was in a shitty class in 7th grade, I would not be with those same people in 9th grade. It just wouldn't have happened. It would have been very little overlap.
But if your class was only 50 people, it'd be the same.
Yeah, and maybe this is in the dystopian Japanese future. That's that's how it was, I guess. I don't know. That's not a huge issue, but it's like, okay, it's a little different.
Do you guys think you would have died right away? You think you would have made it a little while longer?
Best case scenario is like a day for me, right? Like I find a good hiding spot and I chill for a day. I pass out, or I have to walk because of the danger zone, and then I just get shot. Like people seem to be able to just kind of travel freely for after a while, and maybe that's because the herd got thinned. I don't know, but like we were just kind of camping out and never got busted when they were walking. They would have. I mean, you'd win, Eric, but
it definitely
us mortals.
depends on what weapon I got. If I had a machine gun, I could at least defend myself.
I wouldn't know how to shoot a machine gun though, and dealing with the recoil.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like even a handgun.
I think it would be more of a visual,
right? Yeah, you wouldn't really want to shoot another kid.
Well, then I'm just waiting for us to die. We're just going to wait it out and then die after 3 days.
Well,
maybe you're the only one left.
So they all kill each other. They stay away from Mr. Machine Gun.
Yeah, don't go near Ben. He's got a machine gun.
And they like the last two people perfectly kill each other.
Ho ho ho!
None of them survive. I have a machine gun.
So did the one kid die then at the end on the boat?
Yes,
he did.
Good transfer died at the very end.
Yeah.
And he succumbed to his injuries.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a little love triangle going there. They didn't really lean heavy into that, but could have been.
But yeah, I mean, that was I did not get everybody's relationship. Again, I'm blaming the dub because I had trouble like who was friends with who and what group. What was the dynamic? I had a hard time understanding who was what, like just the baseline.
Yeah.
Fact information, like girls fighting, who liked whom, what they're referencing. It's like I don't understand the dynamic at all. Again, dub version. The only time I like dubs are like old kung fu movies. Those are fine. Like,
oh yeah,
70s kung fu, where it's campy and silly. But if it's a movie I'm supposed to take seriously, like at all, dubbing just doesn't work. It made it hard for me to take it seriously.
Well, that's the thing. Like that's why Godzilla at work too, because like it's not really serious.
Yeah, and this movie was ultimately, I think, very serious, deathly serious. But no, I mean, it's a good visit. Who's the director of this, by the way? It's like I don't like what else did this person do?
The director actually had an interesting backstory. When he was 15, he worked at a munitions factory with other 15-year-olds, and the munitions factory ended up getting bombed, and a lot of his schoolmates died during that bombing, and he actually had to clean out the bodies.
Oh my god,
that's hardcore.
Yeah, it's pretty hardcore. Right? That was because he was that was during World War II, I believe.
So he was older than when the book was published?
Yeah, he was born in 1930. So this was like basically his last movie. He did one scene in Battle Royale 2, but he died in 2003. That's what it's saying. That's wild.
Well, the author of the book or the director of the movie?
I'm talking about the director of the movie.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the guy started directing movies in 1961 or TV or whatever this was. It could be TV.
Wow.
That's movies, it's saying. Nothing I have seen that I'm aware of. But yeah, this was like the very end of his career, basically. That's wild.
So he's like 70-year-old guy that directed this movie?
Basically, 69, I think, something like that when he directed.
Interesting.
What a weird, that's so weird.
Must really he hated teenage kids, I guess.
Whoa, that's weird. Okay. Sorry, that's really interesting.
What?
That he's just this really old dude who was born in 1930, directed this like violent dystopian movie. set in the near future Japan. That's super interesting to me. I don't know.
I love that they didn't give a year. That made me happy. That's a big pet peeve of mine.
Sure.
Like in the year 2026, teenagers run the country. Like that, I would have been like, oh, nope. You lose a star.
This is not happening. This didn't happen. This is factually incorrect. Prediction untrue. Do they give a year in the book?
It's modern times in the book.
Oh man. What a shit book.
It's it's like North Korea is the country. They don't say it's North Korea, but like all the rules and lifestyle seemed very North Korean.
Oh, interesting. Okay. See, that wasn't in this that I could tell.
They transferred this to Japan just
Yeah.
1 for 1.
Got it.
Wikipedia says Battle Royale takes place in a fictional fascist Japan in the year 1997.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
That's what
Eric's
Wikipedia says.
losing it. Uh-oh.
It takes place in an alternate state that emerged after Japan was victorious in World War II.
Oh. See how that's interesting. Okay. Wow. For our next picture, we are going to stay in the year 2000, actually.
Okay.
Another movie that came out in 2000. This one very much had an American release. I don't even know if it did have an international release.
Is it X-Men?
It is not X-Men. Let's say the vibes of this movie are quite a bit different.
Rushmore?
Not Rushmore. You're kind of closer. Rushmore's you're starting to get into the neighborhood, at least the same city of a movie like this. I'm gonna give you the lead. I wonder if this will help or not, because this is a name I didn't. He's a dude I recognize, but I couldn't think of it. I wouldn't have known the actor's name. Patrick Fugit. Fugit. Fugit is like the main character. Plays the main character. Does that help either of you? Okay.
No.
What is Tobias? What's his name? And
Yunki?
Yunki, yeah.
From Arrested Development.
Arrested Development, yeah, that's what it made me think of that.
The Blue Man.
Yeah, he blew himself. Never nude.
Let's give you a few names. These are not stars, so keep that in mind. These are not anywhere leads. They have parts, but they are not big ones. Jimmy Fallon is in this. Mitch Hedberg, he's from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Mark Maron, Brian Wilson. These are some dudes that are in it.
Rainn Wilson, he said?
Brian Wilson, yeah, the guy that played Dwight in The
Office, yeah.
Jay Baruchel is in it. Peter Frampton is in it. Does that help? Are we getting closer?
I feel like this is like a Kevin Smith thing, maybe.
Oh.
Clerks is earlier than that. Is it like Clerks 2?
No, it's not Clerks 2.
That's about the same time as.
Yeah,
That's a
you're
good
close.
time frame.
I think, yeah, you're probably like 3 or 4 years off, but no, it's not Clerks 2. If I were watching a Clerks movie, it would be the first one. I have zero interest in the
I've never seen Clerks 2.
Clerks universe. I think I saw Clerks 2 in the theater. It was okay.
As did I. I saw it in the theater.
It was perfectly okay. I have zero interest in revisiting it. And I think there's a third one. But again, I don't care about the expanded Clerks universe.
There
So what would
definitely
be-
was a third one.
Or like Dogma.
Oof, it's not Dogma. I love Dogma's 99. I love Dogma, but it's not Dogma. It's not a Kevin Smith movie. I mean, I appreciate
Okay.
the Kevin Smith.
Yeah, you would have made a face if it were Kevin Smith. That was,
I
all
might
right, so a lot of comedians.
have.
It's like a real movie.
Did you say Jimmy Fallon was in it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon. Yes. I mean, he probably was just starting SNL then. I didn't even know, or maybe before. I don't even know
Like
where.
Half Baked or something like that.
Not half baked. It's a good guess.
Does it have a famous director?
Yeah. If I said the director, I think you'd get it, and I can go that direction. Yeah. I mean, the director was pretty famous by this point, and well known. Let's see here. Alice in Chains guitarist Jerry Cantrell was the director's first choice for the role of this person. Jerry Cantrell is friends with the director and had previously
Is it
appeared
like singles?
in 2 films directed by him. Oh, Singles is close. You have the director. I'm going to go there. You have the director. Singles is 92.
Cameron Crowe.
Cameron Crowe's the director. Yep.
Oh, is this Almost Famous?
Yep, that's it. You got it.
Oh.
It's streaming on Prime, and I kind of needed a vibe shift. I haven't seen this movie in a long time.
I've never seen it, so
Great, there we go. It's worth
there's a
checking out.
Penny Lane in it.
Yeah. I didn't even say any of the big names. I mean, it's got a
Mitch
pretty.
Hedberg is in this movie.
I think he's got a bit part. He plays the Eagles road manager, so he probably has one scene. But I don't think I
What
would have
scene
known.
does Jimmy Fallon have in it?
He's Dennis Hope, so we'll see. I mean, it's a named part, but like you got Philip Seymour Hoffman, Zoe Deschanel, Anna Paquin, Jason Lee.
I know
Kate Hudson,
did you guys ever listen to Mark Maron's podcast?
Oh yeah.
You know how it opened where it's like lock the gate and then the guitar kicks in. That is from the line he has in Almost Famous.
Got it.
It's a clip from that movie.
Yeah. Anyway, it was free to stream on Prime. It's kind of a feel good movie. Need a little palate cleanser. I was struggling with what kind of movie to watch and saw it. And was like, all right, I think let's do it. And I can't believe you haven't seen it, Kevin. I'd be really curious to hear your thoughts. Very music centric movie.
Yeah, I got kind of crowed out
Sure.
after I think around that time.
He's a guy that like completely fell off the face of the universe.
Yeah, he has a lot of misses. I don't think Almost Famous is a miss. I don't want to spoil it. I don't think the movie sucks.
Oh,
but
it's an all-time great movie, I think.
Oh, good. Hooray.
Yeah.
Eric's not going to hate it.
No, this is a great movie.
Oh, okay.
Capital G great movie.
Oh, well, I think it sucks horribly, Kevin. So now you get to be the tiebreaker. Go in with rock bottom expectations. All right. Yeah. Almost Famous. Yeah, but Cameron has misses. He started with Say Anything's him, right? That's his first movie.
Yeah. And then isn't Jerry Maguire him too?
Yeah. Yep. He did Singles, then Jerry Maguire, and then I think Almost Famous. I could be missing one. But then he has weird shit like I Bought a Zoo. You're like,
oh, Vanilla Sky was a weird one.
I've never seen that.
I saw the original movie that it's based on, Open Your Eyes, the Spanish movie with I think Penelope Cruz is in it. Well, she might be in Vanilla Sky as well, but she was in the but in the original one was pretty good movie. But Vanilla Sky was very off-putting and strange.
Yeah, I've never seen it. All I ever heard about it was that it was a really weird movie. That's all I remember anybody ever saying about it.
Yeah.
So never seen it. But we'll revisit Almost Famous. Hopefully get perky Eric happy to talk about a movie he loves. Get him back in his wheelhouse then. That's good. It's like this is a movie I really like too, so.
Yeah, like a great fake band. You know, I mean a lot of movies have a fake band, but this is one of the all times.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm pumped.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been wanting to watch this movie for a long time. I actually own it on streaming, so
okay.
It's one
Perfect.
that I've been meaning to watch.
Frances McDormand plays the mom, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The crew, the cast is immaculate. And I didn't even know some of those smaller parts because I haven't seen it in a long time. I hope your Cameron Crowe palette has been cleansed, Kevin. I hope you've had enough time to like build up a tolerance or something. Because I think this is his best movie.
What's like his signature style though? Like, all those movies are kind of different,
Well, they're
Yeah,
all,
It's kind of like he's kind of like Rob Reiner in that way, where it's like there's not like an identifying like thing about his movies.
except that they're kind of sappy.
Oh, it's definitely saccharine. For sure.
Yeah,
Little mawkish.
they're all sort of romance in a way.
Yeah.
Earnest, for sure. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, almost famous.